Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Nalo, and if you're new here, welcome. On this channel we do tips and tricks for shopping online, as well as some tech gear review, and you may find one or two vlogs. Now today we're going to be unboxing and getting the first impressions on a major budget phone. Now I've checked a whole lot of reviews online and it says it's a great option, a great budget option that only costs $240 US. $240 US, yeah. Right? So let's talk about what comes with this phone, or what comes in this phone. First, it's a 6.67 inch screen, 2400 by 1080 screen, combined with Gorilla Glass 5. Also, this phone comes with 6 gigs of RAM and 64 gigs storage, but it is expandable through micro SD up to 512 gigs. One of the things that is most important to me when coming to a phone in 2020 is battery life. And this phone comes with a 5020 milliampere hour battery. For somebody with moderate use, that could probably last, I would say, 3 days, 2.5 days. Somebody like me, probably a day and a half. But this one is actually for my mom, and it is going to last her 3 days. She just takes calls. That's it. Calls and probably send a few messages. That's it. So it will probably last her 3 days. Remember, links to everything is going to be in the description below. So feel free to go down there and use those links. They are Amazon affiliate links and they help me get a little commission. No extra cost to you. Sometimes you actually find it cheaper because I want to put the cheapest option out there, right? Yeah. So let's jump into it. The moment you have all been waiting for. So this is the Xiaomi Redmi Note 9 Pro. Box is pretty hefty. It's a pretty hefty box. This is the SIM ejector is here. Oh my! It came with a case. Damn. If I knew it came with a case, I would not have bought a case. So free case on the inside, and it's colored clear rubbery, but decent little case. Textured inside. Right, so definitely we have to get the adapter for this to work in our plugs, because our plugs are like US plugs, right? So yeah, we go out and get that. This is the phone. This is a pretty hefty. Wow. I must say it has a very premium feel. This phone, you feel this phone, you're not gonna think it's. Watch out that shine. Watch out that shine. Yeah. It will be a fingerprint magnet, but they are cases, so you're gonna put on the case. But it's definitely not going to feel like a cheap phone. It feels extremely expensive. It seems like a premium phone. Feels like glass in the back, glass in the front, and there is a protective screen on this phone. It comes with a protective screen. I don't know if you can see it. It comes with a screen protector on it. This phone has the fingerprint reader on the side here, so just as you would hold your phone like this. So let's see if it has any juice. Yes, it does. Volume knobs here, up, down. SIM card tray on this side. So pretty nice, pretty neat. So I'm gonna get this set up and then get back to you. So I'm going to the mall to see if I can get the adapter for the plug, so the phone can charge. I mean, we're still on 40-something%. I'm recording on my iPhone 6s now, not the Xiaomi Redmi Note 9 Pro. Hey, so we got it right. So this is how it came, and this is what we use as the adapter. Right. So, right, back to the video. Hey, so we back, went and get that adapter for the charger so we'll be able to charge in our country. I'm not too sure where that is for, that charger that it comes with. Probably it works in probably UK or probably in China, but we needed to get a different an adapter to be able to use it here, and people in the US, you'll have to do the same, right? Remember, this phone, as I was telling you before, comes with a quad camera setup. So we're talking about a 64 megapixel main shooter, 8 megapixel ultra wide, 8 megapixel ultra wide, also a 5 megapixel macro shooter. This macro shooter, it's good, and also a 2 megapixel depth sensor, as well as in front 16 megapixel front camera, right? Let me know what you think. Hey, a very important fact to note that this phone comes with the Snapdragon 720G. It is the better one of the Snapdragon 720. It is the G version. I know G for OG gangster probably, but what they're saying is the G version of the Snapdragon usually works out pretty good for gaming and so forth. Now the top question is, who is this phone for? At just about $240 US. Now this is more or less the higher tier of the Redmi Note 9 series, right? Because there's the Redmi Note 9, there's the Redmi Note 9S, and then there's the Redmi Note 9 Pro, and I think there's a Redmi Note 9 Pro Max, but I haven't seen that anywhere online. I don't know, I haven't seen it, but there's probably one. So who's this phone for? I would say this phone is for the average consumer, the person who uses their phone to do average things, make calls, send messages, social media. You will get pretty good pictures for social media. You don't need much better pictures for social media. As I said earlier on in this review, I'm going to deal with the realness of the phone, and the realness. I'm not going to try and say, well, we're going to take a picture and then zoom in 1000% to see how it looks. That's not necessary. Nobody does that. Are you a spy? What are you doing? Exactly. So, some nice shots, as you would see. Decent selfie camera, nice enough, and budget price, $240 US. And as I say, this is still the higher end. Also remember, the phone comes with a 30-watt fast charger, which charges that big battery, that 5020 milliampere hour battery, in probably the full charge. I'm estimating just about an hour and probably about an hour and 10 minutes or so, because I had it down to 50% and started charging it back, and in about half an hour, just a little over half an hour, it was back to 100%. For the person who is going to just be doing average task with his phone, it's going to last you 2 days easily. And this phone, to me, in my opinion, it is an upgrade from, let's just say, if you had a A10, A20, A30, probably a A50, phone is an upgrade. If you had an iPhone 5, 6, and even a 7, this phone is an upgrade. Probably an 8 as well. Probably not the SE, but this phone is an upgrade. The phone is also pretty snappy, pretty quick. The screen is pretty smooth when scrolling. The camera is pretty nice. So, in terms of average use of a phone, how people normally use a phone, the average person is a great deal. This phone has 6 gigs of RAM. 6 gigs of RAM will hold up pretty nicely to nearly any normal task. It will game pretty decently. I would say this is definitely one of the best budget options for 2020 so far. Less than $250, and it feels very similar to a 1-year-old flagship phone. Hey, remember, till next time, links to everything is in the description below. Feel free to go and check them out. Also, remember to subscribe, like, share, and do all those fun things. I'm out. Enjoy the rest. Bye. Next video. See you in the next video. Bye.